Second grade, today in between you and a partner are some shapes, cookie cutters, ruler, pencil, and a letter. The letters will eventually spell out ready, respectful, and responsible, and will make a giant sign for the beginning of the school year. I will hang it in the hall, and you'll see it when you come back to school in the fall. What you're going to do is take those shapes. You get one shape, your partner gets one shape, and you're going to trace around the shape the best you can. Some shapes are easy, some shapes are difficult. Holding it still and tracing. You're going to go in different sections and do that. It might be even easier to just do the inside of the shape. Remember when we used stencils on one of our last units? You have to hold the stencil still and trace. I don't want the shapes to touch one another. I want them to have a nice amount of space. You get to trace a few, your partner gets to trace a few, and you want to kind of fill up the sections with those shapes. Towards the end of class, after your partners across from you have finished with their shapes, if you want to add or trade shapes, you may. I know that like this little star is kind of a little bit more difficult, but give it a shot. I've got lots of shapes to try out. So after you have them all traced on, what I want you to do is take the ruler and draw lines kind of connecting them and separating them. So just nice straight lines. When you hit a stencil line, stop and change direction. You can put them anywhere you want. I just want them all boxed up. When it hits a stencil, stop and change direction. All of the lines don't have to be straight, so if you want to go and add a wavy line every once in a while, you can do that too. Just leave it kind of spaced out. I'm going to do a wave right here. And like this. We are working together, so you want to make sure that you are sharing the space, being patient with one another, and filling up your letter because we are going to paint these. So I want shapes and line. You can see wherever the lines are, when they touch a shape, they bounce. I want you to go all the way around filling up the whole letter. Leave some space because we're going to use paintbrushes to paint these. So you want to make sure that you have enough space to kind of paint in a color. Okay, after your letter is done, we will put them in the folder and I will collect the shapes, rulers, and pencils if I need to. Thank you so much for listening.